So many shoes. So many shoes. I have a problem. Hey guys, it's Elena. I am coming to you with a shoe collection video. This is a video that I've actually had a few requests for. Unfortunately, I have a ton of fucking shoes. A lot. And so doing it all in one video is impossible, so I've decided to break it up into quite a few shorter length videos so that you guys aren't watching me for 8 hours. I know you guys have no interest in binge watching my shoe collection. I am not Netflix. I get it. And so I've decided to break up my shoe collection into styles and brands. All of the shoes that I'll be showing throughout all of my collections are designer shoes. I rarely buy non-designer shoes, with the exception of a few that I get from like Zara or Topshop. Like those are really the only like non-designer brands that I have in my shoe closet. And this is a little part of my shoe closet. As you can see, we actually have 15-foot ceilings in this apartment. And my shoe wall goes all the way to the top. And this is just one panel of it. So it goes... When I do my apartment tour, I'll show you guys. But I had some family visiting, and when they came in, they were like... To me, this is a collection. I am a collector of shoes. I love shoes. I am so proud of how hard I've worked to attain these shoes. Also, just to like... clear this up, because I see that a lot of YouTubers do these kinds of shoe collection videos, and then they always preface it with like, this is not a show-off video. This is 100% a show-off video. Why else would I show you all my amazing shoes? Like, I worked really hard to be able to get these shoes. I like stabbed like old ladies at sample sales to be able to get a good deal. Like, I have busted my ass to be able to attain the level of collection I'm 100% showing off. So anybody who says that they aren't can suck it. Myself through these decades of hard work is by splurging and saving and not eating so that I can have shoes. And for a lot of people who don't love shoes the way that I love shoes, then they won't understand, and they probably won't even watch this video because a shoe collection is nothing that would interest them. I love shoe collection videos. Nevertheless, with all of that said, all of those disclaimers, let's get to it. So this first installment of my shoe collection is going to focus on flats, designer flats, with the exception of 2 pairs that I will be showcasing. I'm also not showing you all of my flats. Some of them you guys have already seen in haul videos. In fact, 2 of my flats that you guys just saw in the haul that I posted, which I'll link somewhere in this box that I'm in, I'm not going to really show you guys. I mean, they're right here, but like this one's like my Valentino flats that I've worn one time, because they are so incredibly painful. Like, because the patent, that's why I have it in this wooden thing, because I'm trying to like stretch out the toe. It hurts so bad. Anyways, but this is not the focus of this video. I'm going to show you all the other stuff, and specifically shoes that have story and meaning, and that I can like chat about with you, because you know how much I love to talk. So let's get started. The first pair of shoes I'm going to show you is a pair that I never wear anymore. This is the first pair of designer shoes that I bought for myself. That wasn't a gift from my parents. That wasn't a gift from, you know, like whatever. Like, I went to the store, I looked at all of my options, and I picked these. And it was... I had gotten like my 2nd or 3rd paycheck from my first job after college, and I used the entire paycheck, like for the entire month. Like, my parents were still like helping me with my rent, so I was like, wow, you know, balls to the wall. I did it, and I bought these shoes, and I wore them every day to work, and I wore them to death. And I don't think I would buy them again, in the sense that my style has evolved past this particular shoe. Then they were so perfect for work. They were such a classic shoe, and I thought I was going to be like, you know, an Upper East Side like babe, but unfortunately I'm not. So these are them. They're a pair of Miu Miu flats, and they're just, see, and they're sling back, and they have like the little button, the little right there. I love these shoes so much. I loved them so much because I was so proud that I had purchased them for myself. I was so proud. And that's part of the reason why I haven't gotten rid of them. I get rid of flats fairly frequently because I wear them and then like I get them resold and sometimes that doesn't always like work out. And flats I feel like are the kind of shoes that you can beat up. Like you don't buy a pair of flats that you don't plan on beating up. And so this one's I didn't because I feel like this is like I get it, you know, like my first kind of real like investment into my shoe extravaganza, like my own investment. Like I had to go to work every day on time and leave at a not whenever I wanted to, kind of like, you know what I mean? Like this was them, woo! And I don't, honest to God, I don't remember how much I paid for them, but I don't think it was more than $300. I'm pretty sure they were on sale. And yeah, I love them. I love them so much. Only because of the memories. Aesthetically, they're not really my type anymore. Anyways, so the next pair of shoes I'm going to show you, one of the shoes that's not a designer shoe, that's part of this little like showcase here. And these are a pair of shoes I got when I was living in China. And again, I never wear these anymore. They like, I don't know, like actually they're pretty much my style. I just never wear them anymore. They're kind of filthy. But when I was living in Shanghai, China, I got a job with a lady who had a shoe manufacturing and shoe brand, and she would let me travel with her throughout the country. I went to different factories, and Guangzhou was actually a big city that we used to travel to. And of course, I was based in Shanghai. Part of one of those trips was these loafers, these yellow suede Oxford loafers. And part of why it was such a big deal for me is because when we went to the factory, like I don't want to say I designed the shoe because this shoe was already in production. But what I did is that I picked the material, I picked the coloring, I picked, you know, like the details. I helped kind of like select the details. It wasn't like I sat there and I sketched and I was like amazing, but we were presented with options and I was part of that decision-making process for the production of the shoes. And these were the shoes that we ended up with. And I keep them, even though I wore them to death because I love them. They were so comfortable. I keep them as a reminder of like my hard work and my time that I lived in China. And I really do love these shoes, and I'm pretty sure I spent like 12 cents on them. Like, I mean, they were free from the factory, but like, I don't think that they were very expensive. And I like love them. I really do. And when I worked for her, sometimes I would have the factory make samples in my size so that I could keep the shoes. And these were I think these are the only ones that I've kept from my time there. I think I might have one other pair, but like these are the only ones that I've really kept, and I don't think I'd ever get rid of them because I'm like emotionally attached to them. Okay, so the next pair of shoes that I'm going to show you, for the most part, all of the shoes, I'm not showing sandals in this video. I'm not showing open-toed for the most part, like with the exception of like one pair. Like all of the shoes are just like your traditional kind of flats. And so this next pair that I'm showing you, they're from Chanel, and I bought these on my 30th birthday, not on my 30th birthday, but for my 30th birthday. So my 30th birthday was a rockstar fucking event. Welcome to Rockstar Elena, highlight of my life event. So for my 30th birthday, I really wanted to take a trip with my friends. Like I really wanted to be like, fuck it, balls to the wall. All of my friends were turning 30 around that same time. It was like, let's do this. Like, let's fucking, like, we're entering the decade of our adulthood where we don't have excuses anymore for being losers. And so, like, let's start it off with a bang. So I invited, like, 30 of my friends. I did not, I invited, like, 20 of my friends. And because I don't really have 30 friends. I have 20 friends, and even that was pushing it. And that was, like, my friends plus their partners or spouses or whatever. And so I invited all of them. My mom had agreed that she would rent a villa in the south of France in Saint-Tropez for me and my friends. Like she would cover the cost of the entire villa. We were responsible for everything else, obviously, our transportation, like our partying, our balls to the wallsness, you know, all that stuff. And so she said, okay, like that's going to be your 30th birthday present. Enjoy, have the time of your life because you're never going to get it again. And so we rented this villa in the south of France in Saint-Tropez, and I invited 20 of my friends, and all of them said yes, like with the exception of like 2 people that like physically could not be there. And I was like, you know, like I did not expect everybody to say yeah. So it turned in from me thinking it was going to be like me and 5 people to me and like a posse of 20. And so we had to rent like buses. Like it was like out of control, like out of control. Anyways, but all of my girlfriends that went on this trip, we all bought the same Chanel espadrilles to wear while we were there. And we actually posted a picture with some of the girls, like us standing in a circle, and like we all had a different pair of these Chanel espadrilles. And there are, like I had the blue leather ones with the red cap toe. And they're just the espadrilles. I think they were like $500 or like $480 or something like that. I could be wrong. They could have been less. I'll try to find them. I know that Chanel now, their espadrilles have a little bit of a platform. And so these aren't necessarily like the latest version, but these shoes remind me of my 30th birthday in the south of France, where we went balls to the wall and like got table service at like crazy bars where people were like there was like what was it? It was like a $100,000, $200,000 bottle of champagne that was encrusted in crystals, and like a bunch of tables were like ordering it, and we were like, not us. Like, you know, like, poor people. Like, in comparison, obviously. And it was just so much fun. It was so much fun. Like, we danced on top of tables, and like we were like dancing at this one place on top of the tables, and my friend Ephraim was talking to this girl, and Ephraim was like, oh, do you come to this club often? And the girl was like, this is a restaurant? And we were like, wah, wah. You know, but it was so much fun. It was like the best trip. Like, it was such a great time. Like, such a great time. Oh. And I have about 6 of these pairs of shoes, but I'm showing you 4 because I couldn't reach the other 2 because they were like too far back, and whatever. You'll get the idea. Basically, these are my Lanvin ballerina flats. These are in patent leather, not patent, regular leather. These are patent leather. These are like a gold, like, laser cut. It's like crazy. Like if you feel it, it's like a skin almost. It's like crazy, but it's like leather, and that's a gold. And then I have really shiny silvery version. And then up there I have like a nude version, like a really soft pink nude version, which is my favorite, but they're so gross and dirty that it's like, I'm glad I'm not showing you. And then I also have a printed one, like with a design on it. Anyways, but I have so many of these Lanvin flats because I love them. They are so comfortable. They are so wearable. I have a very basic uniform, especially for like on days where I'm just not feeling it. And that's t-shirt, black skinny jeans, and a pair of these flats. I could walk miles in them. They're super comfy. And I think that they retail for about $500 to $600. I think it depends on the material and whatever, and price increases and whatnot. I know that they still definitely make these, so I will link them below. I love these flats so much, as you can see, because I mean, I have 2 different, like I bought like 2 black ones, but one is shiny and one is not, because I was like, I gotta have them. But yeah, I just love them. I love wearing them. I love everything about them. I think that they're just a very classic, beautiful shoe and totally 100% wearable. And so if you are looking to invest in a pair of ballerina flats, I would highly recommend these because they're amazing. Really amazing. And the leather is of like the most amazing quality. So definitely try them out. Next pair of shoes that I have are these amazing, amazing Repetto ballerina flats as well. These are Repetto. You can find these at, you know, Nordstrom, Saks, Neiman's, everywhere. I'm sure you guys have heard of them. They're a French brand. They have boutiques in Paris, and I have these red ones. I got them at the Net-a-Porter sample sale for like $50. I never wear these because they are so narrow on my wide ass foot. It's not their fault, it's mine, that I probably should have gone up a size or 2, but it was a sample sale. All bets are off, right? So my Repetto flats. I think after buying these, I've never given Repetto another chance because I was like, these are so uncomfortable and like they squish my toes so bad. So I was like, no, thank you. But now that I'm like realizing it was really my fault and that I should have really bought in a bigger size, I might venture and try another pair of Repettos. TBD, no promises, but you know how it goes. Repetto. They're like the basic the basicest of basic flat shoes. And there are definitely variations of this shoe that are much, I think like at retail, these are retail for like $200 to $500, something like that. And so if you like really want like a classic pair of flats like this, but don't want to spend that much money, every brand and their mother makes variations of these, like, you know, from H&M to, you know, Macy's, whatever brand you're thinking of, there is a variation of this shoe. So the next shoe you guys have probably seen before. It's something that I featured in a haul video quite some time ago, and they are Dior. They are ballerina flats. They have like a quilted, I don't know if you can see that. They have like the carnage quilting that Dior is famous for. They have the black bow and the tiny little heel with the CD detail right at the edge. I love these shoes. I love the color of these shoes. Again, they are very, very narrow, and so they're not always the most comfortable, but I've been stretching them out a little bit, and it's made a substantial difference. But I haven't worn them that much. Like I said, I bought these at the Nordstrom's rack, and the price tag is still at the bottom. Sorry. And they were $199, so not bad for a pair of Dior flats at Nordstrom's rack, right? So these are them. Next pair of shoes I'm going to show you guys is actually another kind of memory from China. They're not really designer, at least I don't think they are. They're by a brand called Stella Luna, and I think I paid like $50 for them in China. Don't remember, but I just love these shoes so much, and I wore them like a lot during my time there, but I love them because of this giant bow. Look at that big old bow. They're like a big old bow. And so I don't know. I think that they're like the best. Like I really do think that they're the best shoe ever. Right? Like they're just like, cause it's just like so girly and like fun, and they're bright and bold, and so you can wear a basic uniform and then like bam, right when they think it's over. And so yeah, I got these, but they remind me of China. They remind me of my time in China, and so I'm fond of them, and I wanted to share them with you. Although I haven't worn them in like at least 5 years. Like when you're you have like a sentimental attachment to something that you've probably seen before. I featured them in my Instagram and my Snapchat. They're these gold. Chanel calls them Oxfords. I wouldn't necessarily call these Oxfords, but whatevs. They're gold ankle strap Chanel Oxfords. I saw these on the runway when he did, what show was it? I forget the show. But I said, oh my God, I need these shoes. I need these shoes. And so I picked them up and I featured them in a vlog that I did, which I'll link somewhere here. And so I love them so much. I do wear these a lot. They're kind of one of the newer additions to my my flat shoe collection. So I've been wearing them quite a lot. I just think they're so easy to wear. Like I could wear them with this outfit, like gray t-shirt, black skinny jeans, bam, a pop of gold. Like your outfit like is elevated in style tremendously. I forget how much these were. I think they might have been like $1,000, $1,100. But for Chanel, not too bad. And I love the little ankle strap. I love it all. I just think that they're like the cutest things ever, right? So cute. So cute. Jimmy Choo flats that I adore. They're like 1,000,000 years old too. But I just love the coloring so much. They're a faux snakeskin metallic print in kind of like this great purpley pink metallic color. Like you see that? And then they have the gold Jimmy Choo hardware at the back, and I would wear these with like an all black look and a giant pair of emerald earrings, like these huge like emerald studs that I have, and the combination of those two colors, like from start to finish, was just like, I got these on super sale. I honestly don't remember where, but they were super cheap. I don't wear them that often because like I only want to wear them with that one particular type of outfit, and I don't really repeat outfits, so the opportunity to wear them doesn't come up that often. But I just think they're so pretty, and so I wanted to show them. Okay, so the next pair of shoes I'm going to show you, they're not designer, but I love them, and I featured them in a haul video, which I will try to link somewhere here. And I just love them, and I bought them about a year ago at Topshop, and they are these puffy ball loafers. They're like slipper, cigar, smoke, whatever those types of loafers are called. They have a beautiful, like, tapestry covering. Obviously, I've worn them quite a bit considering the price tag is still at the bottom and not even like it's the problem. Is I like I wear like the same shoes. Like I wear like Vans every single day, but I buy these. Whatever. There will be a shoe sneaker collection video as well, as part of the series of shoe collection videos. So make sure to stay tuned for that, and I'll feature all those Vans and all those shoes that I actually do wear. But in the meantime, I will show you these amazing little puffball flats that I love so very much. And that I don't think they make them anymore because they're Topshop, but I think I got them for $85. I know this because the price is still at the bottom. I hate when people do that. I hate when people leave the price tags at the bottom of their shoe. And I do it all the time. Anyways, but I love these and I thought I would share them with you guys. And now that the holiday season is fast approaching, I know, I'm definitely going to bring these out a little bit more and like flaunt my stuff in them. I love them so much. The next pair of shoes I'm going to show you guys are a pair of shoes that I picked up when I was shopping in Monte Carlo, Monaco, as some would say. I was there and I was like, I mean, the shopping is phenomenal there because it's like duty free and everybody's so fucking fancy and you're like, like I was in Saint Laurent and this lady walked in and she was just like, it's like she brought the energy. Like, all the energy that was in the store, like, was, like, around. You know what I mean? Like, it was, like, she was just, like, whoosh. She was just, like, such a presence, you know? And I was just, like, I want to be you. You're so amazing. And she was carrying the white and gray crocodile Birkin with the diamond clasp. And I was like, that, my friends, is a $200,000 handbag. And she just walked into Saint Laurent, like, done. I was like, oh. But I secretly wish that was her. You know? Like when people are like, oh my god, why is she like that? It's like, because she's awesome, leave it alone. I love it. I love when people have good taste. Not necessarily that they have money, but that they have good taste. And this woman had good taste. She was amazing. Anyways, but I didn't buy these at Saint Laurent. I bought these at Miu Miu. They are a teal patent loafer with the most amazing Swarovski crystals all around the heel. I'm sure you guys have seen a million variations of these. Miu Miu still makes a variation of these, not this particular color. I also want to point out that I have like in all of my like stinky shoes, because I have really stinky feet, I buy these little inserts to make them less stinky. And you can buy these at Daiso. They're like at the $1.50 store. Anyways, but I love these shoes. Again, it's such a fun pop of color. Anytime I wear them, people will stop me and be like, oh my god, your shoes are amazing. Like, I always get compliments on them, and they're so comfortable. So comfortable. Like, normally patent shoes are, like, stiff and hard, like those Valentino ones. Like, are so stiff and hard that I would be like, ah! But these Miu Mius are so comfy. Like, I just slip them on, and I can walk up and down for hours on end. So, yeah, I'm, like, obsessed. Right? The next pair of shoes I'm going to show you guys are some of my favorite flats in the world. The second I saw these in the store, I was at Saks and I saw them and I was like, done. Like, I'm buying them. Like, and I think a part of me, the reason that I got them is because I secretly wish that I was a ballerina and I'm not. And so, what can you do? You can buy shoes that replicate that. And I know that like Steve Madden, like an exact variation of this shoe. This shoe is Chloe, and like I really need to get them resold bad. And it has like the little ballerina tip, which as you can see, I've like destroyed. I like lived in these shoes, lived in them because I just loved them. I might actually go to Chloe and buy another pair because I still think that they make them. I'm not sure though, because I just love them. And they made them in like gray and black as well. And I just loved them so much. But the reason I got the pink is because I was like, that's the ballerina shoe, you know, like black maybe, gray no, you know, like with the peachy pink color. I was like, yes. But yeah, they're so comfortable. I like love them. I love, like, look, even when they're like hanging, they look like ballerina shoes, right? Like, and I forget how much these were, but I don't think that they were very expensive. Like maybe like $600. This is the problem, is that I've accumulated them through time. It's not like I went yesterday to the mall and was like, here you go, here's my haul. This is like an accumulation through time. And so prices I'm not always remembering. Now we're coming to a close of the flat sections. Like I said, I'm not showing you everything. I have like, you know, other shoes that are cute, but they're not special. They're not exciting. You guys aren't going to be like, oh, a black loafer. Awesome. You know, like what I mean? Like, I'm not going to put you guys through that because we're already past the 30-minute mark here. And these are just the flats, guys. So the next pair and last pair that I'm going to show you are these espadrilles from Aquazzura. They are the most beautiful cobalt blue suede. They wrap around the ankle. They're espadrilles, so obviously the sole is that of an espadrille, and they have like gold, little gold hardware all over them. I forget how much these were. I think they were like $400 or $499. They came in different color variations over the summer, this past summer, and I love them and I wore them like crazy. And one thing that did happen already was that the bottom of the shoe detached from the espadrille. So like this part right here detached from this part right here. Like they detached. And so I had to take them to a cobbler and have them glued or whatever, and that was like a fiasco because he's like, I don't know if we can do that. And I was like, fix my shoes. And so I have these perfect electric blue. As you'll see you'll see a theme throughout most of my shoes, that there is definitely a theme of color. Like I am very much attracted to this blue color, the cobalt electric blue. I think it is amazing. And I buy a lot of shoes in it. Anyway, so that's everything. Like I said before, if you want to see more of these types of videos, make sure to give this video a like. And if you are interested in continuing on the series and seeing the rest of my shoes, make sure to subscribe because next week you will get another installation of this. So make sure to subscribe, like, and follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I'll put them here. I'll put them here for you guys to get the handles. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys like it. Guys, thanks for watching.